You know, the crypto market is not what it used to be. Not saying like, oh, you know, this market sucks and you should not be investing in the crypto. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that what we saw in the cycle, the natural cycle of cryptocurrency, um, in altcoin season, in Bitcoin season, in the dominance for Bitcoin and the shift of dominance and many other things that we've seen. The market has completely changed because there's newer things and newer developments that are added into the current market. Right? If you had an apple and you had 1,000 people that were looking to get that apple, and then you introduce another apple and half of those people are now no longer interested in healthy food, you're not going to have the same demand as you would before. Not saying that that's the crypto market, it's just a change or a shift in the market demand, as well as the market acceptance, right? So you'll have different cryptocurrencies that are at the top. You've had history to where the market has completely shifted, and the top 10 cryptocurrencies this bull run is not the top 10 cryptocurrencies the next bull run. And a lot of that really went with the fact that some newer developments happened, or something just became worth more than the other things. Those didn't become less valuable, they became more valuable, but they aren't as valuable as the newer things that came on. Does that make sense? So say if you have one position that's $1 billion, and then you have this other position that's down here and it's $100 million. They suddenly have a bunch of developments, and in the next bull run, this is now worth $2 billion, but this that was 100 million is now worth $5 billion. So it takes over that spot because it's just more relevant, it has a better use case, and people are just more excited about it. But the crypto market is not what it was in the past. So as we look at this market, we have many people that are questioning, is the bull market over? Is altcoin season just not going to happen? And I'll be honest with you, I really don't know the answer to that question. I want to say that no, the altcoin season is going to happen and the bull market is not over. But it's not a guarantee. With what we have in the market, it's truly different than what we've seen in the past. No matter if we have a natural Bitcoin cycle, Bitcoin may still flow the same way, but do we see that flow or a push into altcoins because of the institutional impact? So that's really the question that's at hand. And let's discuss whether the bull market is over, whether we will see altcoin season. But know that this discussion is not going to lead to a guaranteed outcome. It's going to lead to more discussion, hopefully in the comment section, and get your opinions on it. And I'll tell you where I stand and what I see within it. But it doesn't mean it's a guarantee, and it doesn't mean that you need to bank your entire money or net worth on this outcome happening, just to be clear. So if you guys could, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Don't forget about my link down below for BTCC if you guys are interested in a new platform where you can get a 10% deposit bonus if you sign up and have your first time deposit. Extra bonuses up to $10,055. Enjoy up to 40% lower trading fees, as well as have no VPN and no KYC that's required. They also have a giveaway going on at the end of this month, or if you sign up, deposit, and trade by the end of this month, you will be entered to win 375 USDT. So that's free money. Feel free to check it out. Link is at the top of the description. But I was searching this up because there's many conversations that have happened about the crypto market and how the bull market is over and how we're getting ready for the bear market. And there are theories and again, more conversations. Analyst John Glover suggests the 2023-2024 upward trend completed a 5-wave pattern, predicting a bear market until late 2026 with potential drops to 70K to 80K. So again, there's predictions, conversations, outcomes to where people are like, we have been in a bear market since I guess the upward trend to 2024, but we've been in a bear market until late 2026. Now, with the drop that we saw, does that mean we experienced a short bear market? Because look at where Bitcoin was. Bitcoin was at 120 something thousand, right? Damn near 130,000, something like that. I don't know. I don't really track Bitcoin as much. I track altcoins a lot more. But now you see it, or you saw it at a low level of what? 90, 85, 80,000. That's a significant drop. XRP was at $3.65, dropped all the way down to $1.50. That's a huge drop. That's more than 50%. ADA was at a $40 price point, now down to a $12 price point. That's more than a 50% drop from the peak point. Are we considering that this movement is a bear market, a shorter term bear market? And while I don't believe that, many people do suggest that it is. But like I said in the beginning of this video, the market is different than we've ever seen. So if you're like, oh, because we saw a 60% drop, it is officially the bear market. That doesn't mean that. The reason why we can have 60% drops is something completely different than why we saw a 60% drop in the last top of the bull market to bottom of the bear market. We saw like a 70, 80% drop. Crazy. But the reason why we saw that was not to the same reasons as we have now. We have ETF outflows where traditionalists and institutions are getting invested into the crypto market, but maybe not for the long term. And it doesn't seem that way because you have record outflows of billions of dollars. You have liquidations that's happening in leverage trading, resulting in $1 billion in 24 hours or ridiculous amounts in a shorter period of time. You have acceptance where institutions are like, I'm interested in crypto. I want to see crypto succeed, and this is how we're going to utilize it. You have governmental conversations where, President Donald Trump is having conversations with the leaders in the crypto space, right? You're talking about Chris from Crypto.com. You're talking about Brad Garlinghouse from XRP, right, or Ripple. Coinbase CEO. For some reason, I can't think of his name. Brian Armstrong, I think that's his name, right? So you have many people that are leading or executives or leaders in the crypto space that are having these conversations that you didn't have before. Global acceptance across many countries. Definitely a different story, a different place to where we are right now. So when we see the crypto market that's sitting at a $3 trillion market cap, why would anybody say this is the bear market? Because we were just at a $4 trillion market cap, and this is a 25% drop from where we were at that high point, and maybe even further as we see it continue to fall down. But XRP is not at its all-time low. BNB is not at its all-time low. Bitcoin's not at its all-time low. Ethereum's not at its all-time low. Solana's not there either. But then you could see some other things like an ADA that's at a 35-cent price point closer to the low than it is to the high. Chainlink that's at a low point. XRP, or not XRP, AVAX. Litecoin that's at $67 or a $5.2 billion market cap. People believe that it's a bear market and that the bull market is over because altcoins are not flying. And while I believe that we will have an altcoin season and will be stronger than ever as soon as we have all of the people that are very fearful out of the picture, it's fully acceptable to say that that could also not happen based on institutional investments and the pool of that investment as well. Because if they invest $1 billion and then they immediately decide, you know what, it's at a high enough point, I want to sell that position as a fund and decide to invest into other things, right? That's how that goes. They invest back into the broader stock market rather than investing into the crypto market. It's so tough to say that it will be here or it won't be here. But all I know is that the market is completely different. So we can't treat it the same way that we would treat it in previous markets. in previous bull runs, in previous cycles. I think eventually the Bitcoin cycle will not matter as much to altcoins. And I think maybe this transition from this bull market to bear market, or bull market to altcoin season to bear market, will tell us everything we need to know and how that factors into it, right? That's just my opinion. So ultimately, if I was to give you what I believe we will see altcoin season. I believed that the beginning of 2026 would be very, very bullish, but it was, and now it isn't. And that's something that is a shift in what we've seen in cryptocurrency. Yes, it is volatile, but from all of the ETFs, it's seeming more volatile than what it was when you didn't have the ETFs. And that's because institutional volume is getting into it. Traditional volume is getting into it without a traditional mindset, you know? So I'm interested in what your thoughts are and what this conversation will lead to. So let me know in the comment section below. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Check out my link for BTCC down below. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.